Hey, what time it is?
It's now time for trailer reactions with writer-director Chucky Montana and the Chucky Montana Dancers.
I was about to do like a Superman reaction tomorrow, man, but like there was no teaser. It was just some kind of like suit reveal or something, and I'm not really a news channel yet. I mean, I'm barely a trailer reaction channel, and I'm thinking about not doing trailer reactions because the copyright claims are real, y'all. They is real. And this is the most delayed audience. Anyways, let's hop in. Oh yeah, so what are those? We'll explain that later in the show. Or my name ain't
Chucky Montana.
Final trailer, He-Man. Let's go. Dude, stop dating me. It's driving me crazy. Yes, I was 40 years ago. Stop it. Why do like whenever you grow up with this cartoon, you're like, this is the coolest thing ever. But like grown-ups saw this, like, I read stuff online that when this came out, everyone said, oh, this is just like a commercial, a 30-minute commercial for toys. And I was just like, what? How insulting. This isn't a 30-minute commercial for a toy. Why would they even say that? I mean, why else would they make this?
Money.
Well,
yeah.
Well, okay, yeah, I could see that. There's no other reason to make this, right?
Cookies.
No. That'd be like a bad idea.
The elephants and giraffes and crocodiles and tigers and lions.
Okay. That's enough.
It's okay.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Dude, I could have stared at this all day. It's just got 4. It's like, dude. Then he does this, and then Cringer turns into Battle Cat, and then he gets on top of a Battle Cat, and he's got like a saddle, and he charges into battle. Whoa, I'm gonna be He-Man. He saved his universe. And that sword, dude. That sword was friggin' badass.
When you hold the magic sword, what?
No, dude, it really was a badass sword when I was a kid.
None of it's true. It's BS.
Right,
Do you say?
Inspired a generation. A generation of what?
Sick children.
Come on, Mike.
Yeah.
You gotta watch this trailer. Grayskull. Like, I really want to play the old clip because they had this like electrical charge in the background. It was the same animation every week, and at some point every day. And you will find out years later, Hanna-Barbera, I think, Filmation, they figured out, hey, there's like a minute or two that we can always just loop, reuse every week. So that's 2 or 3 minutes we never have to animate every episode. So it saves you time. And the best thing to do that with was like, no matter where She-Man was, he would just do his thing. And then suddenly he's in, I guess, Grayskull, or I don't know. It was just, he gets transported for a few seconds somewhere, the same place every time, Limbo or something, and then he'd be right back to where he was. So it wouldn't matter where he was when he did it. They loop it. You reuse the same clip, and that was done to save money. But it was the coolest looking clip.
Now you're ready.
That's Allison Brie from a bunch of things at this point. Dude, that's coming up pretty quick. I've been behind on some of this stuff because like I'm been trying to figure out what I'm supposed to do with my channel.
The good prince has returned.
Not even just creatively speaking, but just technically speaking.
Now you're ready.
It seems the prodigal prince has returned. I am a devil, but I mean to be a god.
That I don't remember that in the cartoon.
It seems the prodigal prince has returned.
Maybe it was in it.
I am a devil, but I mean to be a
That I don't remember that. I think Voltron had something like that. But maybe, dude, you know what? There's like so many cartoons, like even after He-Man, like there was Voltron was which was about the same time. They already did Transformers. They also had this thing called GoBots, which is just kind of lame. But there were other ones that were equally badass, if not probably more less dated than friggin' He-Man, or at least I on some level it's equal or better. Like Thundercats also had a sword, so he was probably obviously influenced by He-Man, and I'm sure He-Man was influenced by other stuff. But Thundercats led to Silverhawks, and that was super cool too. And there's just so many other ones at the time that I just can't remember. And at some point we run into Ninja Turtles and Power Rangers and things like that. And then I at that point I was, in high school. It started falling off to Saturday morning cartoon stuff. But there's way more stuff that I just can't remember. There was something called Bucky O'Hare, which was a rabbit. There's Captain Planet, just kind of funny, kind of ridiculous. There's so many things. Oh, dude, that dude's in it. Lockjaw or whatever the hell his name is.
What am I supposed to do?
You are he who will restore peace to Eternia.
Skeletor took my family, and he destroyed our world. I'm gonna fight for it.
Oh, they got Juggernaut. Dude, Juggernaut's in it. It feels like every friggin' director that's making movies this whole year is actually respecting the IP, from Mortal Kombat to the Superman movies. It's like, what happened? They would always dismiss, like they would never make the characters look like they should, or they would just, oh, well, that's old news. We need to update them and make them cooler. But they don't know anything about design, and it's those original designs that made the damn thing popular, not the crap, community theater slop that they throw people in. Hell no. But suddenly, out of nowhere, everyone's just like, yeah, no, it should look like that. You should look like the goddamn toy or the damn cartoon or whatever. From He-Man to Street Fighter to Superman, they're paying more attention. Like he's even riding the damn thing, which they could have done years ago. And they even have regular He-Man. What's his name? I want to say Arnold. It's Prince something. Where they would probably dismiss it under normal, on a normal day. They would just be like, we don't need the regular He-Man or his secret identity. It's like, dude, just stop right there. Yeah, it's possible that we don't need Clark Kent for Superman, but like just stop. If we have a storyline where we don't need it, okay, cool, but he still exists. His alter ego still exists on some level. It's bizarre that they do it in present day, like Earth, I guess, and that wasn't in the cartoon that I remember. But if the designs are there, and I think that's a huge part of the entertainment factor for this. As long as the designs are there, which they are, then taking little liberties with the mythology or the lore or the backstories, I think is allowed.
Neck and neck. And Ram Man.
Hell yeah!
And you, Fisto.
Oh, so his name is Ram Man. Juggernaut, I guess, is an X-Men thing, right? Someone's named Juggernaut.
Mr. Allen!
It's Adam, dude.
Adam, that's his name.
Put your neck away.
Is that Man at Arms? They should have got the mustache.
Mr. Allen!
It's Adam, dude.
Does he have a mustache?
Hey, put your
Yeah, he's got the mustache. Was that so hard?
neck away.
Let me show you what real power looks like.
Our time for talk is over.
Can you come help me with this? Whoa.
It is quite heavy, so if you
Oh
could just...
my god, yeah.
That's funny. That's pretty cool, man. That's, I'm not gonna lie. What did y'all think, though? Be serious. You wanna know what my favorite part of this trailer is? My favorite part was when...
This segment is brought to you by Algo. Algo, the algorithm that knows you better than you know yourself. Because you're here for a reason.
That was my favorite part, yeah. Hey, let's do the rabbit hole, y'all. Let's find out more about it. Okay, so Masters of the Universe June 3rd. But I think I saw something that said June 5th or 6th, but it's either out now or out later. So it's Wednesday, so I guess the wide release is gonna be the 5th. It's coming out. Y'all better watch it. It says witness how he became He-Man. Oh dude, it's like over 2 hours. It's a long ass movie, dude. It's like, hang on, 141 minutes. Okay, the one. Okay. Dude, it's like 21 minutes above 2 hours. That's crazy. Witness how he became He-Man. So, origin story, which is allowed for something that doesn't have 1,000. We don't have 1,000 He-Man movies, so we can deal with the origin story. After being separated for 15 years, the Sword of Power leads Prince Adam back to Eternia, where he discovers his home shattered under the fiendish rule of Skeletor. To save his family and his world, Adam must join forces with his closest allies, Tila and Duncan, Man-at-Arms. His name's Duncan, and embrace his true destiny as He-Man, the most powerful man in the universe. There's like a lot of rumors about Orko, who doesn't appear in the trailers, and I have a suspicion that he might appear at some point, judging by all the rumors. And I also heard that Orko was just sort of thrown in there to make it more kid-friendly or something like that, and it wasn't really a design from the original creator or creators. Travis Knight is the director. Coraline, Bumblebee, Box Troll, Wildwood. He's done a few movies. He's from Oregon, Hillsboro. Screenplay by Chris Butler. They seem to do the same movies. And Aaron Nee also seems to have big budget credits. Here's one with Sandra Bullock, who is a personal friend of mine. I'm just kidding. So yeah, starting Nicholas Galitzine, and done a bunch of little indies. Got a big role, breakthrough role. So this girl's Tila. This lady. Sheila. I'm envisioning, of course, Allison Brie. Oh, of course we know Allison from Glow. I liked her in Glow. Another 80s thing. Idris Elba. I forget Jared Leto's in this. Kristen Wiig. That's the voice of Roboto. Jared Leto. I heard Skeletor was good, and I've heard Skeletor was bad. So who knows which is true? Does anyone know? Let's see. Just a lot of people. More screenplay credits than you can shake a stick at. All right, that's the rundown. I'm gonna change this section to the rundown the next time I have a chance. And so let's go straight into the maybe I can move it right now. Hold on, I'm gonna perform some nope, I did it wrong. I did it wrong. I was trying to move this to later. I'm gonna put this at the end. But basically, this is the surf zone. We have 3 items. I like I promised, man, sword, and panther. Those 3 items, those emojis, basically, when put together, equals He-Man, which is what we're talking about today. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna try to find these items within 3 minutes. We're gonna search the channel and see if we can find a man, sword, and panther, and if so, I win. What do I win? You know, nothing really. But it was fun for me, and I may not keep doing this because of copyright issues. Even though I think it's fair, it's fair use, but some of these things are just too like hairy to meddle with. So but I feel like this is more entertaining. But I'm gonna have to figure out another game or something. But for now, let's head on over to the surf zone and activate this. The sun is out. Okay, we need a man, so we already found the man in this music video. So let's go on to the next thing. We need a sword or a panther.
Tomorrow, Bob Knepper versus.
This is gonna be. I don't think I'm gonna find a panther. Will Big Cat do? I'll take it just because this is a very hard game. A sword or a big cat. Come on.
Fighter still talking.
To the naked eye.
This is.
Hey, why don't we just forget the whole thing?
I feel like I probably watched this at some point. This is one of those millions of cartoons that was out when I was a kid. And I guess there's always millions of cartoons.
Strong. Now you got
somewhere.
Faith in him got to do with
it. Is that Michael Keaton?
He can't defend himself. He can't even get out of bed.
Well, it's not a sword. No, that's. I don't know who that is.
The day President John F. Kennedy died.
Will they have a sword? Like some of the soldiers sometimes have a sword at these ceremonies. Let's find out. I could only hang on for so long before I gotta keep moving.
Today, 20 years later, members of the Kennedy family gathered together in the daybreak shift, gathering by the eternal flame overlooking Washington to forget the crew.
It's taking too long. I'm running out of time.
Entire streets.
I'm not gonna get a sword, y'all, or a panther. Is this a football team? Is there a football team called Panthers? It shows what I know.
With a win over Oldham, and there was more good news for the club. Their bankers.
But the extent of the carnage quickly
I'm gonna lose today.
Apparent. But there were dramatic.
This is horrible.
Faster and traveling.
Oh, less than a minute. Two chemical people.
Major floats.
Sword. Give me a sword. Give me a sword. Or a panther.
Body of 19-year-old Gerald.
This is Channel 7's.
The way way I dressed, not my friends. You always had to criticize.
I forgot what that show was called.
I'm about to call.
They gotta have a sword, right? Come on, give me a sword. Oh, I'm gonna lose today. Is that a sword? No, it's like a wand.
One bolt of mine.
I probably saw that as a kid too, and don't remember. Oh, we're just done for. No, no sword.
This wasn't enough time, Michael. Wasn't enough time.
We tried. But lucky for us, we still got a profit wheel. So let's find out just how much money He-Man will make. So I'm guessing. I have no guesses. If I had a guess at 300 million, no, like 500 million. Damn. I don't know about that. That's kind of high. Well, if it gets that might be cool. I don't think so, but yeah. That's it. You know what's happening is I see pass and I think like you pass a grade or pass a class. So it's like, oh, that's a good thing. So I originally called it pass or gas like this. I call it pass or gas as a joke. Cause this is pass or gas. It sounds like passing gas. It's a bad joke, but I didn't care. But I also chose that because it's very confusing which one's good. So that's why I put green and red. But I was okay with it being confusing because I thought it was funny because you can pass a grade and that's a good thing, or someone can like pass on one of your projects, like pass on a script, and that's a bad thing. So it kind of means both. So that's where the confusion. Gas. Who says gas? Oh, this is gas. Does that mean good? People today say, "Oh man, that's gas," and in the '60s they used to say, "Oh man, it's a gas." Like there's a song called Jumping Jack Flash. It's a gas, gas, gas. Evidently that was the thing. So anyway, I hit the wrong button because I was thinking pass is good. But no, I meant to say pass is bad in our case. So I hope you like that long-winded explanation, y'all. This is gonna be gas. I want to see it. This is what's in the queue, y'all. Make sure to check them all out when you got the tons. And this show will always be evolving at this point as I slowly whittled out all the stuff that's copyrighted and just inject more original stuff or stuff that won't get claims. Even though it's fair use, we want to just not even be in a hairy situation. Even if it's fair use, even if we think we're okay. My name's Chucky Montana. Bye for now, y'all.
Questions, trailer requests, contact ChuckyMontanaShow@gmail.com.